Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me Momna Technology Wali. I am 17 years old from Punjab Jalam and a co-facilitator at Rehan School Online Academy. Welcome back to my channel, and today I will take the interview of Maya on the topic how to overcoming fear and take a bold step in life. So let's start it. I asked some question to the Maya about the topic and they will give me the answer and we will let's see her point of view. So let's start it.
Hey, what's up?
I'm fine. Hi Maya, how are you?
I'm doing great. Just feeling bright and ready for whatever's on your mind today.
Okay, so today I will take your interview on the topic how to overcoming fear and take a bold step in life.
I love that topic. It's such a human struggle, right?
Yeah.
I'm all in. Where do you want to start
Okay.
since we're diving into
So
fear?
our first question is what is fear?
Um, to me, fear is like that internal alarm system that's trying to keep you safe, but sometimes it's just a bit too sensitive. It's that tightening in your chest or the noise in your head telling you that the stakes are higher than they actually are. Basically, it's the gap between where you are and the unknown. Does that resonate with how you see it?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Now tell me, how can fear stop people from achieving their goals?
It usually happens by whispering that not yet or what if until those thoughts just take over. It turns a potential goal into a risk, so people start playing it safe. Instead of focusing on the win, they start obsessing over the possible ways things could go wrong, and eventually they just stop trying altogether to avoid that feeling of failure. It's a bit of a trap because the fear of failing often ends up being the very thing that guarantees you won't succeed.
Okay, that's great. Now tell me, what are the common cause of fear?
I think a lot of it comes from the fear of the unknown. It's that uncertainty about what happens next. Then you've got the desire for approval, where the fear of being judged or rejected by others feels way more dangerous than it actually is. And of course, there's that deep seated worry about losing what you already have stability, a relationship, or even just your own sense of security. It's usually a mix of those things, right?
Okay, now tell me, why is it important to face your fears?
Because that's where the growth happens. If you only ever stay in the safe zone, your world just keeps getting smaller. Facing fear is how you prove to yourself that you're stronger than the feeling. And every time you do it, you build a kind of confidence that you can't get any other way. It's like training a muscle. The more you challenge it, more capable you feel in the face of the next big thing.
Okay, that's nice. Now tell me, how can positive thinking help overcoming fear?
Um, I think it changes the frame of the picture. Instead of looking at a scary situation as a threat, positive thinking lets you see it as a challenge or an opportunity. It shifts the focus from I can't handle this to I can handle whatever happens, which takes away some of the power that fear has over you. It's not about ignoring the danger, but trusting your own ability to navigate through it.
Okay, that's great. What is the first step to overcoming fear?
I think the first step is just admitting it's there. If you try to push it down or pretend you're not scared, it just stays in the driver's seat. Once you name it, like saying, okay, I'm actually terrified of this, you stop fighting the feeling and start dealing with it. It takes the mystery out of the fear and makes it something you can actually work with.
Okay, that's great. How does self confidence help people to take bold step?
Confidence acts like a safety net for your mind. It gives you the belief that even if the bold step leads to a stumble, you'll be fine. It's not about knowing you'll succeed, but knowing you can handle the fallout if you don't. That's what actually makes someone brave enough to jump.
Okay, that's it. Can fever even be helpful? Why or why not?
Wait, did you mean fear? Because if we're talking about a medical fever, that's a whole different conversation. But if you mean fear, then absolutely, it can be a massive help.
I ask about fear.
My mistake, I just wanted to make sure. Fear can be a huge asset because it's essentially a survival mechanism. It keeps you alert and focused. And when it's managed well, it actually pushes you to prepare more thoroughly than you would if you were totally relaxed. It's like that nervous energy that makes you sharp right before a big moment.
Okay, that's great. Now tell me, how can setting small goals reduce fear?
It breaks the big scary monster down into little pieces. When you look at a massive goal, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and paralyzed by everything that could go wrong. But when you focus on one tiny, manageable step, the fear doesn't feel so heavy because the risk feels smaller. Each small win gives you a little hit of confidence, and before you know it, you've built up enough momentum to tackle the big thing without it feeling so impossible.
Okay, that's great. Now tell me, why is learning from failure important?
Because it strips away the mystery of the worst case scenario. Once you've failed and realized the world didn't actually end, the fear of failing again loses its power. It turns a disaster into a data point, which makes you way more resilient for the next time you try something bold.
Okay, that's great. Now tell me, how can stepping out of your comfort zone help you grow?
That's basically where the magic happens. Your comfort zone is cozy, but nothing ever really grows there. When you step out, you're forced to adapt, learn new skills, and discover parts of yourself you didn't even know existed. It's that feeling of being a little bit out of your depth that actually stretches you into a bigger version of yourself.
Okay, that's great. Now tell me, how can supporter from family and friends help overcoming fear?
They provide the emotional anchor you need when things feel shaky. Knowing you have a safe place makes the jump feel a lot less risky. It's that voice in your ear saying, I've got you regardless of what happens, which allows you to focus on the goal instead of the anxiety. Plus, having someone to celebrate the small wins with keeps you motivated when the fear tries to creep back in.
Okay, that's nice. Now tell me, why is it important to believe in yourself?
Because you're the only person who has to live with your decisions and your courage every single day. If you're waiting for everyone else to give you a green light, you might be waiting forever. Believing in yourself is like having your own internal compass. It's what keeps you moving forward when the noise of doubt gets too loud. Do you think it's easier to believe in others than it is to believe in ourselves?
I think believe in yourself.
Hmm.
Okay,
I'm with you on that. It's the most reliable foundation you can have. Do you have more questions for me, or are we wrapping up this interview?
I have just one or two questions.
I'm all ears.
Okay,
Lay them on me.
what daily habits can build confidence?
I think it starts with keeping the promises you make to yourself. Even if it's just something tiny like waking up at a certain time or drinking enough water, those small wins prove you're reliable. Then there's the habit of positive self talk. challenging that inner critic every time it tries to tell you you're not ready. And honestly, just practicing micro bravery, like speaking up in a meeting or trying a new food, keeps you in the habit of facing the unknown. What's a habit you've tried that actually worked for you?
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much, Maya, for giving your special time. We met as soon as possible. So take care. Bye bye and Allah Hafiz.
It was a pleasure. Thanks for having me. I'll be here whenever you're ready for the next one. Take care and keep that smile going. Bye.
Bye. Also, thank you so much everyone for watching this video. We met as soon as possible with a new video, review or interview. So take care and Allah Hafiz everyone.